Hi everyone, it's Carol, and today I'm very excited because I'm going to do a new square, but I've got new fabric and new wool. I've been thrifting and I've found some goodies. So I want to make an autumn one, so I've got out these sort of colours, and I think I've sort of gone on this and sort of seen some colours. This is an old piece. That's not one of my new ones, but I've just gathered some of those and threaded some needles. This is new. This I found today. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's made of, but it looks really cool and it's got some lovely colours. So I'm hoping I'll be able to use that in today's thing. And also this. So it's a bit of a haul video today as well. Look, how cool is that for autumn? So I don't know how I'm going to use that because I cut off a little bit of it to try. I haven't cut any of that. I've also cut this because this is off an old piece that I've had for ages. This is upholstery fabric. And I sort of quite like the back better than the front. But I thought if I might be able to use those just somehow. But the wool is the bit that's really exciting. Look, I'm going to save the best till last. So I got fuzzy wool, really quick. This is called Snowflake or something. Oh, and it is so soft. It's so soft. And I found this as well, which is just like multicoloured. How cool is that for autumn? Fuzzy wool. Whisper is called, and it's supposed to be knitting, but it's like eyelash trim, but all multicolours. But my favourite that I couldn't believe I found was this. How cool is this? Now, it's got sort of ribbon bits. I haven't even managed to untangle it yet. It's sort of tied up with some of this type, but it looks like it's going to be awesome to use. I can't figure out how to undo it all yet. You know what they do in these shops? They just bundle it all up, don't they? And it was just the one ball, but I thought this might be quite cool to couch on. I mean, it's just got so... I'll get it undone when we go to use it and we'll have a play. But yeah, super excited to start doing those. So I'm going to do my square and I'm going to do what I did before, which was just randomly place some stuff and then stitch on top. And so I'm just starting this stitching, and I thought I'll just get on and start. And I'm not going to go through every single stitch with you because I want to do the embellishing with you. So when I get my needle through the first bit, we'll carry on. Yeah, I'm very excited to start using all these new bits. It's always exciting when you get new fabrics to use and new wools and things, isn't it? It's just fun. Right, I think I've got a very blunt needle. I am going to have to go through my needles and throw some away. Yeah. This one's got to go in the bin. I'll have to wrap it up and throw it away, I think. I can't think of a use for blunt needles. Yeah. But yeah, we're going to do a nice autumn little spread, I guess. I don't know what they're called. Just little bits of stitching. We're going to put all these together. It's going to be very multicoloured because I've done all sorts of colours. Should have thought about that when I started and put maybe a theme through it, but you know, you don't think of these things when you start a project. You just sort of go for it. Just random. It's definitely random. Oops, am I in frame? I've got a feeling I was moving. Hopefully you've seen me doing that stitching. If not, I'm back now and I'm stitching. Just straight stitching. That's all I'm going to do for now. I may change later. And I've still got some on my needles, so I might just carry on and see what else can I put on, because that sort of held both of those down. I love this. I don't want to use it. I love it so much. So I've cut these two bits out of this weird and wonderful fabric, and I've just frayed the edges, and I've just got my scissors and did that to make it not straight, because I didn't want it straight. And I think it looks really cool now, and I'm going to put this up in the corner there. But what I want to do, I think, is add this underneath as well. Somehow, maybe not all of it, maybe just here, like that. Maybe I'll do that. What do you think? Should we just do it? Let's just do it, because I've got some of this on my little blunt needle. Shall I try and do it in both at the same time, because I'm lazy? I might leave a bit of a gap like that and come up. See how that goes. I may have to change the needle. Right, how are we going to do this? More straight stitching? Maybe up and down stitching. Still straight stitches, just along. Don't pull too tight. Wiggle, wiggle. Just along instead of straight. We'll see how that goes. And I'll probably do some embroidery on the top as well, because, you know, I quite like a bit of embroidery, or I like to mix it up. I don't like to have everything, you know, the same. I do like my French knots and me, oh dear, and my, what's my favourite? Oh, the long and short stitch. I do like that. But it's all very precise. Depends what sort of mood I'm in. If I want to, you know, be extra neat, which obviously doesn't happen that often, I'll do a bit of long and short stitching. And if I want to do messy French knots, I'll do them. I'm not going to tie myself down to one particular style. I just want to try them all. I just want to try them all. And this is holding this down, and I'm trying to keep the stitch straight, because I think it'll look quite nice, like a little ladder. Oh dear, I've got a little loop there, so I'm just gonna see if I can pull it through, just gently. There we go. If I couldn't, it wouldn't have been too big of a problem, would it? We'd have just left it. I mean, we could do something in all the holes, or some of the holes. Or I might do that next time, because I've got loads of that now. I should be putting it in all sorts. Loving the colours. Right, now we've still got thread on here, so I think what I'll do is I'll come down, because I want to do that again, but I want to do it in a different colour. So I'm just going to come down this side, I think. More straight stitching, running stitch just straight down here. Let's untangle my cotton. Dingly dee. I've still got some more, so I'm going to do another row just to use up my cotton. Or I could actually just twist it round. I think I might do that. I've got just about enough, I think. And I'm going to do a weave stitch back up. Just like this. Why not? Why not? Just fancy doing that. Should have done them a bit closer together, but didn't know I was going to do that. We don't like to waste cotton. Okay. I think I'll finish it off. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'm going to cut that off. There's a reason. There's a reason. Let me just cut it. Oops. And what I think I'm going to do is do a... Maybe I'll do like a little... Get off. A little ruffle up here. It's not long enough, is it? And it just looks silly if I put it on its own. How about if I fold it? Another way. See, one side's nice, the other side needs to be frayed. Oh my goodness me, this stuff's weird. Oh, it's getting dark again, isn't it? Right, I'm going to abandon this for today, and I'll be back to do some more on this, okay? Because I'm losing the light now, which is very annoying, but, you know, UK, pants weather we have. We'll catch up later, guys. Okay, as you can see, I have done a little bit. I've added a little bit of hessian in the corner, mainly to cover the hole. You know, I have a hole in all of my fabric swatches, upholstery swatches. So I did do that. And this just needs tacking down. So I'm just putting a stitch in each of the little bits that fall. And then I'm going to play with that, which was what I'm coming on to do. So haven't really done much. I was just getting, you know, getting into the swing. So yeah, definitely into the autumn colours now. It's definitely autumn here in the UK now. So we need to do the autumn coloured stitching. I am sort of carrying on my Halloween one that I'm making some little squares, and I'll see how it goes. See if people want to watch. If not, I'll just finish them on my own. Oh, I do want to show you one I've finished. I'll just go down here. Oops, what am I doing? That's not what I want to do, is it? I want my little line straight. Okay, so all I'm doing is sort of coming in. But what I want to do is go diagonally ready underneath. So my line there is straight. and I'll go on to the next one. Oh, it's very fiddly. I don't really do fiddly. Let's just get these down. You know when something's just like niggling at you and you think, oh, I must put them down. I must stitch them down. So there we go. Oops, that's going to tie a knot. So we don't want any more knots. We had a few knots on the live. That was a bit annoying. But I think it turned out really cute in the end. My little Dior bat. That's his name now. I'm just going to put another couple of stitches in because it looks like I'm got a tiny bit of thread left. Let's just pop that in there. Okay, I haven't actually untangled this, so it may take me a minute, because I think, I'm not sure what they've tied it up with, whether it's some of this or something different. I may just have to grab a length from somewhere. I can't find an end. She says, I found one. Where does it go though? Oh, goodness me. It goes somewhere in there. I'm going to pull that. There we go. Ha. Oh, I think this might be two different things. I think the thrift shop have put two different things together here, because that looks completely different. That looks like eyelash trim, and this looks like a ribbon trim. So I'm going to pull all this off, because that's a bonus. I've got, oh no, now it's turned into that. Right, let's just, I love the eyelash trim as well, so that's really cool. But this is what I want to use. How cool is this? Right, where are we going to put it? Oh, it's still got some of that on. I don't really want, where's my basket? I think I'm going to have to couch it. And I'm thinking maybe we just sort of come up and do some shapes. You know, just random. We'll choose a colour. I've got lots of colours ready. And yeah, I've got these as well. So I've got all my autumny bits in here, like this, I think. And then we've got loads to play with. Right, let's start in this corner and just come up and see what happens. I haven't cut a length. It's all still attached. So we'll see how much we get on and use. Might come up in the middle. Bit of random stitching, as normal. And we'll just follow where it wants to go. This is what I wanted to do today. Just random. I've had one of them funny days. You know, when you don't know what you want to do. I finished off my bat this morning. And it's Sunday here. And the weather's turned horrible again. I was hoping to go to the car boot this morning. But nope. It's windy. And very, very windy, to be honest. I'm not going out. But I thought, I finished my bat. And I thought I will do some gluing. Didn't want to do that. Got it out and went, oh, I don't really fancy doing that. And then I thought, oh, I can finish this video. So I got all this autumn stuff out and decided to do that. You know, that's how my thought process went this morning. Not quite sure where this is going. Do I ever? Do I ever? Oops. I don't want to go through it. I'm going to go over it. Might come down. It might go round. Who knows? I know, you're all thinking, what is she doing? Do you know what we could do? We could just get some. And sort of lay it on something a bit too much. I'm thinking about like a flower or something. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, that's what I'm going to do. That looks really pretty. So let's stitch that down there. And we can fill in the middle with something else if we want to. You know, just play with your scraps, guys. I mean, I don't buy stuff brand new. This is all thrifted. And look at the fun I'm having. You don't need to go and buy brand new fabrics and what are they called? Yarns, things like that. It's amazing what you can find. And perfect for the autumn colours. I'm going to point that like that. Oops, hang on. No, 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 no. We're not having any more of them big knots. Just play. Doesn't have to be anything for a reason. Just enjoy yourself. I think one more there. Right, let's see if we can make another one. How about something like that? Down there. Oop. Can make a big one. Let's bring it up to that knot. And we'll go round again. I could just tack it down in the middle with the black bit, couldn't I? That might work. You move out the way a minute. This was the stuff I really wanted to use. The whole piece is so I can play with this. I mean, it could actually be used for Christmas as well, I guess, couldn't it? It's sort of Christmassy. I think I can get to the end without changing my cotton, which would be great. And when I finish my cotton, I'll show you the other one that I've actually finished after some lovely feedback from everybody. So we're going to end that there, because I've already tied down the one in the middle. So just done French knots and like a little back stitch on the butterfly, and I've filled in the leaves. And I did a little bit of more embellishing down this bit. Focus, focus. But I love this as it is. I don't want to change that. So I think this one is finished. Right, I'm thinking another one like this. What do you think? I think that will look really pretty. One or two? Ooh, ooh, one. I think just one. I think one here would be lovely. Right. I have some more of that thread. Ready? Not ready. Not ready because it's just come off my needle. It was ready. There's only 2 strands on here, which is plenty for this. Okay, let's go down again. Oop. Start. Get that down. And then we'll come down there. What happens if I just get the black? It's like a black cotton going through the whole thing. I'm just going to get that bit and let that sort of stay loose. and then just tie down the knot in the middle. This is such fun. I do like this. Oops. I may have to cut this. I think I may have to cut it. Let's just make it go to maybe, oh, there. Yes. Let's cut it there. Because it's getting all tangled up. Okay. You can change your minds. You can cut things, you can change your mind as you go. You can tie knots where you shouldn't have knots. I have another one. I'll put that down, and then we're going to spin round and come back up. Oh. Okay. And a bit of a knot. Just like normal, really. You take that. Just see what that looks like if I do that. It looks better, I think. Oh. And then we'll go back. And we're just catching the black string, cotton, thread, whatever you're calling it. It gets called all sorts in my house. Okay. I quite like that. It does need some filling in. What are we going to fill it in with? How about some of this? Oh, I wonder if it would work. I wonder if this would work. If we did... I'm just wondering if I'm sort of liking that, but I don't... I'd like to sew with it, but I have tried sewing with this before. I'm pretty sure actually this actually might be part of the same thing, because I've just seen it's got this as well, so I think it just changes as it goes along. Oh, so pretty awesome. I am just loving that. Sorry, I am. Right, shall we fill this in? Let's fill this one in and see what we think. This could be dangerous, couldn't it? It'd be a bit of couching, but, you know, we can do that. I'm just going to cut a piece because otherwise I'm going to have all that in the way. Right. Stop waffling, Carol. Just get on with it. Let's see what we can do with this. I just think it's going to be so pretty. And I know it's going to take some stitching, so I'll do one. And I think this might be a two-parter, this one. We may have to come back and do some more. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to look like when I finish this, whether it needs any more. Because there's quite a lot going on already. Oh, it's wrinkling up. Do you know what? I don't know whether I like... I don't mind if it wants to do that, actually. It did look all right. Right, let's get you get you down. Let's see how this one's looking. Oh. Okay, I'm nearly finished. My little fuzzy flower. Well, one petal. And my needle has come unthreaded about 6 times. So I did stop the video and I've come back just to finish this bit off with you. And I think I absolutely love it. Just going to stick this last little bit down. There we go. Right. Oh my goodness me, how cute is that? I love it. I'm going to do the others, fill them in, and I think that's it. I don't know. We may come back and finish this at the end, at the beginning of the next one. But I'm going to do the fuzzy flowers, and then I'll have a think. I'm not liking this bit here, so I may have to cover that up with something, some stitching or something. Maybe. How about this? I'll finish the fuzzy flowers. How about if I did some more stitching across here? Maybe some crosses across there. Because it's sort of a really straight line. And I'm not very keen on it. I may actually add something over the top if the crosses don't work. But we'll see. Oh my goodness me. It's basically just sticking paper down. And you'd think that the stitching would help me today, but no. Isn't it weird? Some days are meant for paper crafting, and some days are meant for stitching. And obviously, today is not a stitching day. Right, so I've done those ones, and I'm just going to go back. I probably won't have enough cotton now. That's the way today's going. So I'll just finish off them flowers, and I think I'm going to call this one done. Unless I decide to do something on those. Maybe embellish this. I don't know. Do you want me to come back next week and finish this one off? Because it is autumn. We should be working on like these autumny colours. I think I will. I think I will. I'll come and do it with you. And we can have another laugh at how many times my needle comes unthreaded. I bet. I bet. It looks a bit better. It looks a bit better. I'm a bit happier. We will see what I think when we come back to it next time. All right, so we'll be doing this next Saturday. So do join me. In the meantime, have a look at this video if you want to watch some more bloopers from me. Bye.